And we are live. What's going on, Zach? Broken Tool, J-Man7. What's up, J-Man7? J-Man7's been commenting on everything, guys. He's been all over the place. Got a couple things to talk about today, so let's wait till we get a few people in here. I got to actually change the name of the stream. I should have. This probably should have been the main title. Let me change it real quick. We got a couple things to talk about. I guess it could stay there. Boss. Mod delay. And 3K subs. There we go. All right. What's up, Ken? Trying to get people in here. We got a couple things to talk about. We got my buddy's local neighbor. He went out and checked out his Fox. He's an active duty Marine, and he needs some help. He's got some issues. So the next video that's going to go up is going to be for this guy's car. And if you guys haven't seen the video that I shared in one of the other live streams, we're going to share it here again. There'll be a sneak peek to the video that's coming out next. But basically, this active duty Marine, he had this car that we're going to show you. It's a 92 GT. And he's had it since he was 19 years old. And he's about to retire now. So that tells you something. Drop the Del Sol off today. Have a clutch replace. Should be done by the weekend, early next week. All right. Cool, Ken. What's up, Stupid Fast Truck? Getting some of the OG subscribers in here again. What's up, George? So let me go and pull it up real quick. Show you guys this video. If you've seen my short, you might have seen my short on it. I posted a short.
I'm gonna post this a couple places.
Oops. And like it is exactly as bad as it looks. What's up, Spider? What's going on? Carmob, what's going on, Carmob? So let's go to the story here. So I'd go on walks through my neighborhood, and one of my neighbors, I was walking, he had his garage up, and I saw a Fox body in there. And so I actually made these little business cards, Brailsford Rides business cards that I don't put them on every Mustang I see, but if it's something that looks pretty nice and I'm just kind of curious about it or something like that, I'll drop a card and see if they reach back out. And I've really only done it like 3 times, and each time someone's reached back out, but I've got like 250 cards, so maybe I should do it a little more. But my neighbor dropped one in his mailbox, and he hit me up, and he's like, "Hey man, I'd love to pick your brain. I'm having this issue in my car, and I just can't get it to run right." So, guys, active duty Marine. He's about to retire. Sorry, I'm eating my kids' candy. He's about to retire, and he can't get it idle right. So we go over there. He fires it up for me, and it sounds really good. And he said he set the timing on top dead center. And what he was letting me know is when it gets idling anywhere from 800 to 1,000 RPM, his headers, he's got BBK, I think they're shorties. Maybe they are long tubes. They're long tube or shorties, but they're BBK brand. They start glowing red hot. And wait till you see this video, because the first time I showed it to a couple people, they thought it was paint. They thought it was red paint on the headers. No, they are red hot. And what's up, Michelle? So Broken Tool Garage. I didn't say, hey man, what's going on? Yes, it's lean. It is very lean. And well, it's either lean. There's a couple things. It could be lean, or the timing might be off a little bit with a tooth, and maybe the fuel's getting shoved out of the exhaust port just as it's igniting, and it's igniting a lot in the headers themselves. I'm not sure, but let's show you this video real quick. Right after I get caught up on this real fast. So you need to get some little rubber foxes and start dosing people like the Jeepers do with those. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I know what you're talking about now. I had to think about it for a second, but I got a couple chiefs that work for me that in the Navy that they have ducks that they drop places. They got like military ducks, and they do that to people. Yeah, I don't know if he is or isn't boss man, but like his everything is replaced. Everything is like brand new in that car. Every little nut and bolt that's on that car is new, and he's got other parts waiting to go back in it. He's running the Pro M EFI system. I don't know a lot about it, but I think it's pretty lean. I'm not sure, Broken Tool. Again, I don't know. I'm asking the question, so hopefully you can go back and watch it. And then I'm gonna post the video to a couple of the Fox Body pages, because I imagine anything that says, "Hey, you're gonna help out an active duty Marine who's about to retire," should, somebody's gonna be willing to try and figure it out for him, because I'm not as well versed in this stuff yet as I'd like to be. I'm learning, and I just took it as a learning experience, a learning opportunity. So I recorded his car, what it's doing. What I'm about to show you is just a short clip, and there's like a longer video that'll be going up tomorrow. If he has initial timing set top dead center, it's retarded. Mapstang Frit. What's up, Mapstang? Well, we did not give out all of our candy. My name is actually Matt. My father-in-law is Mark. Yep, not stock EFI. Nope. So it's supposed to be self-learning. That's the other thing. But check this out. All right, here's the clip. Let's see if I can make sure I'm right there. See those headers? That's 800 RPM. Look how red those things are. It should play over. That is not paint. That is hot. Hot, hot, hot. This is the last time I'll show it real quick. Yeah, I mean it was bad. So that's one thing that's happening. Who's Mark? Are you talking to me? I don't know who Mark is. Am I missing something here? I'm missing something. I don't know who Mark is, so I apologize. Let's say hi. What's up, 91LX? Oh, yeah, for sure dangerous. And that's kind of something I commented on in the video. And he's only run it. He just really just ran it very briefly to show me, because he's trying to figure it out. So guy's had the car since he was 19 years old. He's about to retire from the Marine Corps due to medical reasons. So, the dude's been through stuff, and he's getting medically retired because he's been beaten up, blown up, all that stuff. So if I can help him get his car running, because that's all he wants. He wants his car that he got when he entered the Marine Corps to be running when he leaves the Marine Corps. So that's an issue right now. It's running super lean. It's trying to figure out why it's running so lean. It's supposed to be self-learning. That's one thing. The other part of it is anytime the engine picks up an electrical load. So he turned on his LED headlights, like the smallest electrical load you could think of. Excuse me. And the RPM started climbing. So the engine was revving up as the electrical loading was going up. So that was kind of making me think maybe there's something wrong with the alternator. Maybe it's not keeping up with demand. But he said he put a bigger alternator in, so I don't know. It did the same thing when the fans kicked on, the electric fans, the engine started revving up again, like it started raising RPM. So I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. One time I've seen an exhaust system turn cherry red like that was your exhaust system is plugged, catalytic converters or mufflers or something that's the only thing I've ever experienced. I'll ask him just because, I mean, what the hell? Like if it's not, but I want to say the exhaust system's probably brand new, but I'll see if he's still running cats. It didn't sound like he was running cats. Oh, it's very nice, 91. It's very nice. Yeah. Hopefully, you'd think it would. You'd hope it would learn before it burns to the ground. We got a couple other things to talk about too. So this past week we just hit. Okay, first of all, I got to thank everyone who's here right now. We got 11 people in here. You know, a lot of you guys in here are some of the original subscribers from way back. Me and Car Mob, we kind of started talking a long time ago in Sublime and Stupid Fast Truck, Boss Man, forever ago, man. And it's really cool that we're still talking a couple years later. I never thought I'd hit 3,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd hit 1,000 subscribers. I was just doing this to document my hobby and have something cool for my kids to watch when they get older, and like, you know, for me to watch as they get older, and, you know, capture memories. And the fact that it's grown to even this point, like, blows my mind. And I can't thank all you guys enough, because you definitely don't have to. I mean, you know, nobody has to watch this stuff. Like, I understand that completely. People have important lives and things to do. And so the fact that you guys that's even watched my content, I can't say thank you enough. We are going to be doing some giveaways soon. I can't make the video yet because I have to wait for some of the products to get here. But we do have some giveaways coming up. There should be some good stuff. We're going to be giving away an S550 strut cover set, a S197 strut cover set, and we'll figure out something for the Fox body community. I got to think of what I want to do, but we'll get to that, and we should have some good stuff coming up. We got some generic giveaways too, things that I've always done, like T-shirts, Boss 302 models, stuff like that. A Sublime in here because these Reese's are phenomenal. Who is Mark? I'm missing something here. Who is Mark? Oh, 91LX. Are you Mark? You must be Mark. Okay, I think I figured it out. Let's get caught up. Yep, definitely stoked to have hit 3,000. Yeah, I'm surprised because I thought I was going to stall out, and yeah, it's kind of kept going a little bit. It's Canadian. It's Marcus. Yep, I figured that out. Hey, Sublime, you just be quiet. Be quiet and watch me eat this Reese's, okay? All right. Now, I'll talk about the boss a little bit. What's going on, Pinks? Got everybody coming in. What's up, Waze Coding? How you doing, sir? Oh, appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Sublime. Gigantic bowl full of candy here. My kids can't eat all this. I have to. I have to help. Appreciate you, Pinks. What's up, Mid Atlantic Tools? So the other thing I want to talk about. I know people have been waiting for Boss 302 content. If you're in my last live stream, you guys probably know I'm waiting for some career news to happen. I'm expecting to know my path forward by the end of the week. So it's looking pretty good right now. With what I want. But I'm waiting for the official word that what I'm hoping for is going to happen. And if that's the case, then we'll go back to seamless videos and content won't slow down really. We'll be able to keep going. But it's been a very stressful month here. So that's kind of why the content's been a little bit slow, but I'm pretty hopeful that everything's going to work out the way it should happen. I've been praying hard on it, and I think it's all gonna pan out. Let's see. Let's get caught up. But that being said, once I know what's going on, we'll dive straight into the boss content. I owe at least 2 videos for some companies. I got a headlight video I got to do in my Toyota. I've got to do. I got the striker lights video I got to do for the side markers for the Boss 302. Been waiting to do that one. I really want to do that one, but I've just had no time. I've been dealing with a lot going on at work. And, but like I said, after this week should be all ironed out and we'll know what's going on. What's up, Yellow Hammer Garage? Stupid Fast Truck says, oh man, diabetes, anyone? Oh, I can't eat all that, but I will eat some for sure. What's up, Connor? Connor's in here. Are you going to pits this year? So I was at pits last year. We were in the Boss 302 display. I have not purchased my pass yet, Uncle George. If everything works out, then I might talk to my wife about going again this year. If I can do what I did last year, so you don't make a ton on YouTube, but I like to have my content. If you guys have noticed probably by now, like I don't do these huge crazy mods, right? I have never done huge crazy mods. All the videos that you guys are watching have come from purchases that have been funded through YouTube. So like it's been very, I wait for a while and I save up and then I buy something and we do a video on it. That's why like the exhaust, the Fox body was coming pretty fast and furious because I bought all used parts for that, all budget parts, and then great people like MJI, who I just saw popped in here, he came over and helped me install those, right? And that helped me a lot as far as being able to keep everything cost effective. The entire Foxtoberfest trip was funded through the channel, helped me get the trailer and helped me get the hotel room. And that's what I really I needed in order to justify it. And so that helped us get out there. So if I could do something similar for pits again, then I'll probably try and do that. I'd love to go. I really enjoyed pits a lot. If you haven't been to pits, I recommend it. But the one thing I'd really like to do, George, if I go out to pits, is I really want to go a few days early. But, with the kids, I'm not pulling the kids out of school for a car show. Not yet. I don't think I want them. Yeah, I'm not pulling them out of school for a car show. We left, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday after they were out of school. So it's not like, they did miss one day, but I don't want them to miss a lot of time because they only get so many days. But I'd like to go back. Honestly, I would. And I thought about entering my car for one of the indoor displays, but I felt like I was missing out. I had a lot of friends, a lot of Boss subscribers, actually. Connor was there. They all did a Boss 302 mountain run they do every year, and I missed out on that. I really wish I was able to make that. It would have been so awesome to be able to go. So I'd like to be able to do that if I do go. Because that's the kind of content I want to show. I want to show the Boss 302s all hanging out, cruising together, doing a mountain run. I think it'd be badass. Connor, if you guys haven't seen Yellow Hammer Garage's content, he just did Mustang in the Mines, and he's been doing a lot of awesome content lately for the Boss 302 community, so you should definitely check that out. MJI, I got your car now on my phone. So hey, I got the shorts that I'm gonna post for MJI's car, and I got to send them to you. Actually, I actually got banned on Instagram recently. I don't know how. I was banned for like a couple hours, and then I was unbanned. I don't know what happened, honestly. Where's that video at? Got MJI's car on here somewhere. Doing a nice little peel out. Let's see. Not peel out, but roll out. It looks good cruising, that's for sure. If I can find it. I'm not going to be able to find it. I'm going to have to go back and find it, MJ. Can't find it. It's on my phone somewhere. You'd be the coolest dad ever if you did, though. LOL. Completely understand that. Coolest dad if I did what? I completely forgot what I said already. Let's all get a mountaintop cabin in the Smokies and party like a rock star. Yeah, that'd be fun. You know what's crazy is so Ponies and Smokies last year, I think like the week after Ponies and Smokies, they had another one of those huge forest fires out there. Man, I was watching the video of the fire that was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, and there's a video of a guy escaping his cabin, and it is the most wild thing I've ever seen in my life. Like the dude is just driving through a raging inferno. It literally looks like you're driving through hell. It's crazy. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, Uncle George. But the Tail of the Dragon, something I wasn't prepared for when I went, because I thought, oh, it's like right next door. I think the Tail of the Dragon's like a 2-hour drive from Ponies and Smokies. It's a little drive. Connor can tell you. Connor, how far is Tail of the Dragon from Pitts? What's up, Sean? Welcome, buddy. How's the car running, Sean? You had to get a new clutch line. I can't remember. You had to get something new for your car. I may end up not making it to Pitts this time around, or some other events I want to make it out to in 23. I understand that, Yellowhammer. I get that. No worries, buddy. No worries, Connor. They ban you for complete forgetting who Mark is. I never knew Mark's name to begin with. Now I do. Yeah. Well, I even had like the instant ban happened to a lot of people. I had the company's called like Oxito Lights or something. They reached out to me and said, "Is there something wrong with your account?" I'm like, "There was, and it's not anymore. I don't understand." You know, Stupid Fast, when I uploaded that, I was fully waiting for another situation for that, for the platform that we're on here to tell me that I'm doing wrong again. And I was like, man, I'm going to get shadow banned again. It's going to happen again. Because I would fight it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Leighton does very well. This is Max's first year of school. It's kindergarten. So, I mean, they probably could. It's just, you know, I'm not trying to set a precedence for that. Oh, man. Yeah, it was gorgeous here today. I'm actually going to drive the Fox tomorrow to work because I got to go do some driving around the base to check out some training that's going on that my guys are doing. And it's a perfect opportunity to take it out to the waterfront and stuff like that. Oh, there you go. A 2-week trial. That's awesome. It's good that you can do that. Who's texted me? Somebody texted me. Sean Fox. Oh, is that a dog? You sent me a picture of the dog, Sean? Let's see. I'm sure that's what it is. Yep. So we do like dogs on this channel. And Sean Ryder's got himself a nice little dogo. Woo. What's the breed, Sean? It's a mix. Looks like a mix of a lab and something. It amazes me they don't ban idiots for doing donuts, slamming the crowds and street takeovers, but normal people get booted for social media rules. Makes no sense. Yeah, I got in trouble last year for endangering a child, is what they said. When I was in my own property, parking brake was engaged. I was right there, ready to rip my son out of that car. But like, I let him rev the Boss 302 last year or 2 years ago, and I fought it. I won, but probably the verbiage I used probably got me in trouble because immediately after that, like, I could watch the graph. It was going up, 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 and then it went poof, and it stayed down for a couple months. We're saying hi to MJI. Yep, enjoy the new pup. 1.5. Hold on, shoot. I lost the 1.5 hours flat legally. His name was told to you your last live stream. Sorry. I apologize, Mark. I am so sorry. I'm a bad host. If you unsubscribe, I'd completely understand. But if you do, please take Sublime with you. Parking brake lines are done. They still aren't right tight, though. Really got to crank on it. I don't know. I got you. Okay, Sean. I got 2 events I'll be going to next year. What are you going to, Broken Tool? Zach Carmob Waves, 91LX, Sublime, Street Fox. Okay, so I do have some events I want to go to this year, 2023. I want to go to, oh my gosh. What's the event in Carlisle? Ford. What's the event in Carlisle? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And now I'm drawing a blank. It's Ford something. Not Ford Takeover. I don't know what it is. Oh, my God. Fordtopia. I have no idea. Hey, later, Pinks. No worries, man. We'll be I'll probably be opening it up soon. I'm on 24-hour turnaround. I'll be back on night shift tomorrow night. Dang, Karma. Yeah, I'm hoping to have good news on my job here soon. Guys, if I have my druthers, I'll still be active duty for a little bit longer. Can't believe it. I thought I was going to be out after 4. Yep. Keep going, mob. Get that notchback money. I wish I could just get some overtime. Hey, shoot, man. I tell them strap my butt to one of my boats and pay me some extra. Did you see my comment for you, mob? I'm going to scroll up, but I'm not going to highlight it. It's too far. I can't go any farther. I've seen it. I haven't seen it yet. What's up, Salty? How you doing, sir? Hello, everyone. Just letting you know I'm eating ice cream. Ice cream? No. Everybody saw, I'm sure it was talked about on somebody's other stream. You guys see that Ross, I don't watch NASCAR, like, religiously or anything, but everybody saw Ross Chastain, ride the wall all the way around the freaking track. Like, I think he just set a precedent, and I wouldn't be surprised if, NASCAR creates a rule against that for safety of the drivers. Weimaraner, yeah. Weimaraners are good dogs. Salty saying hey everybody. We're saying hey Salty. Oh wait, see everyone. Ford Nationals. That's it. Thank you, George. Yes, Ford Nationals. I want to go to Ford Nationals. I wanted to go this year. I wasn't able to make it. That's one I've always wanted to do. If I go to Ford Nationals, it's for sure going to be in the Boss 302. I'm probably going to take one mini Mustang with me, and we're going to drive the whole way up. So the cars are going to be driven, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Be a great road trip. We love going up to – we used to go up to the American Muscle Car Show, and we'd take the longer route to where we drive towards Norfolk, and we go up the Chesapeake – the Bay Bridge, go across the Bay Bridge, hit up a bunch of those antique shops that are over there on the way. We found some cool stuff, man. And we have a lot of fun. Me and my dad used to go that way all the time. So it'd be really cool if there's other people that decide to go to Ford Nationals, and if I could go, and then we all just kind of cruise up together. That'd be pretty sweet. Brian Al, what's going on, Brian? Carlisle Ford Nationals. Yep, that's it. Saying hey Gary. Saying hey Zach. Wait a second. Smock one. Man, how am I so far behind on these comments here? Because everybody's saying hey. Salty, the only way I would do that is if my wife wanted to go visit her family in Kentucky. And I mean, that's a haul right there. That is a haul. But I don't know. I've done that. I I think the map on like how long that's going to take, I'd have to look at it again, Salty, but it's like an all-day drive for sure. Like all day, possibly day and a half. Oh, we got a super chat in here. Who did that? Broke Brad just bought a 12 Boss, no red key, but tune is on the engine. Will Ford flash a new red key so the track tune will work? I don't know if they still are doing it, Brad, but last I heard they would. It used to be, so if you didn't have the red key, I'll go back up the comments here in a second, guys. If you didn't have the red key, Brad, they would. First of all, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You guys don't ever have to do that. I do appreciate it for sure, and it definitely, it'll go to good use in the channel. But nobody has to do super chats. I'll answer all questions. I love talking about bosses and stuff like that. But man, I appreciate you checking out the channel first of all, and yeah. So let's get into this real quick. So you said, yeah. So Ford used to still tune the track key. You can still get the track key calibrate. You could still get the track key calibration from them. Back when it started, it used to be $302 for the track key. You get it $302. But last I heard, I mean, it was kissing like the $600-700 range. Have you just got the car, Brad? So Brad, what color, how many miles, and where are you located? And are you on Facebook, and are you on the Boss 302 owners group page? That's my first question. Let me go back up real quick. Never saying hey to Gary. Dude, not kidding, right, Salty? Like that was freaking sick. Like it was insane. Like someone sent it, like I saw it posted, and I immediately had to make the Cole Trickle short. If you go to the outside, you can hold it. Man, I'm choking on this candy and my kids. That's what I get, right? Eating their candy. He was drafting the grandstands. It was a cool dude. If you the coolest view of that whole pass was the guy who was filming it from like dead center of that turn. And when you actually see from that viewpoint how much more speed he was carrying than every other car, it's ridiculous. Like the fact that his car was able to hold together like that, like I think he just set a precedence. Like you're going to see, I think in the future in small tracks like that, I bet you see a guy who's in third place just send it that last lap. And so the guy who's in first and second or whoever, they're going to have to figure out how to defend against that. Like you better not ride you ride low, but don't ride too low because that guy's going to shoot around you. Somebody will. You give up? I don't know what you give up. Coffee is done. I need to get some coffee. You got an orange, 32,000 miles, Panama City, Florida. Did you buy it in Florida, or did you buy it in Florida, or did you buy it somewhere else and bring it back down to Florida? Because I'm trying to think of who had the car. So you could also, if you don't know the full history of the car, Brad, the one thing I really like about the Boss Owners Group is that most of the Boss owners, when they sell their car, they don't leave that group because a lot of them want one back in the future, or they're still interested in it, right? So the previous owner of your car might be in there, and they can tell you more history about it. But the red key, damn, you paid $210, man. That's crazy. But yeah, they should still tune it. They should still be able to do the Boss 302 track key calibration. I'm not sure. I thought back in the day I saw American Muscle was selling the calibration as well, but I'm not sure like the details on that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Boss 302 track key calibration. Track key programming. Yeah, so I mean, if you go on late model restoration, Jegs, CJ Pony Parts, it's saying you can buy the Ford Performance Boss track key calibration kit. There's a part number. I can give it to you. Hold on. Let's just go ahead and post the link. Control C. Oh, it says it's in low stock too. All right. So I'm going to post this for you here, Brad. Might not let me post it. Yeah, you will love it, Brad. I mean, it's one of the most like the newer cars. I will say this: newer cars are more refined. You got the magnetic suspension, independent rear suspension. They're definitely more refined. But in my opinion, the Boss is truly like the last of the raw cars, like just raw, no frills, old school, and it handles for an old school car. Bought it in Florida. The dealership bought it at an auction. Is it? It's not a. Do you know where the car came from? Like, I'd ask around, Brad. The reason I'd ask too is you need to know the history of that car. It wasn't like I don't want to be a Debbie Downer guy, but you got to make sure it wasn't a flood car, something from like Texas or something like that. You don't want that. But Brad, look up. Yes, do Carfax. Exactly, do Carfax. That link I posted, Brad. Take that part number. Talk to LMR. Talk to Jegs, and then talk to somebody at a Ford dealership, and take the part number from that, and just verify that that's what they would do too. You want to make sure. Yes, check the Carfax. You need to make sure that like that track key tune that you can get from LMR is the same as the one from the dealership. And if it is, great. Just do that. And honestly, actually, Brad, HPR, subscribe to his channel. His name's Ken. He's a great guy. Used to be a Ford tech, and now he has his own performance shop. I guarantee you he can probably tell you if it's the same or not. He can probably tell you it's the same. I'd talk to him. HPR, Hilliard, Performance, something. Hope you didn't buy that Boss in Tampa. But again, Brad, I hope that's helpful, man. I do appreciate the super chat. Like I said, I don't ever ask for super chats or anything like that, but I do appreciate it. It will go straight into the channel to keep us keep things rolling. All right. I think we don't have any more questions. Probably open the panel here. The creamsicle. Oh yeah, is it a creamsicle? Because creamsicle, it's really dreamsicle. Dreamsicle, the orange and white. It's like one of my favorite combinations. At some point, I'd like. Oh, what's up, Emil? How you doing, sir? And 5.0 in my 99 GT. I haven't decided older 302 or Coyote. Emil, obviously, I'd recommend. I mean, the older 302s, you can go back to old school carb setup. But the Coyotes, if you look on YouTube and you look at some of the Coyotes and some of those new edge builds, like they are just monsters. They destroy everything. Same for like Coyotes and Foxes. Hey, Bam, what's going on, buddy? Hey, congratulations, sir. Congratulations. You didn't have to come in here at all, man. I do appreciate you stopping by. But, hey, go spend time with your family. And, yeah, man, happy for you and hope everything's going well. Emil S., if you choose a Coyote, you best have deep pockets. Yep, that swap is not cheap. That is true. Hey, Emil, the older one will be more cost-effective, but Coyote will add value. True statement. Hey, Carmob, you have a good night, my friend. Did I post the link? I thought I did. Give me a second. Let me make sure it's pinned. And if you haven't, guys, please do hit that like button on your way in, as it does help the channel. Or on your way out. Either way. Or Or hit the dislike button if you don't like my face. That's fine too. Let me know how little you like me. I'm saying hey to Bama. And the link should be posted if anybody does want to come in and chat. I'm watching this in the field right now. Where are you at, Emil? Where are you stationed? Hey, George. Have a good night, my friend. Hopefully catch up with you soon. All of us furred people. Kind of do want to get an older 5.0, but it's sadly less power than my 4.6. Yeah, Emil, but there's cost-effective ways to make it more power than your 4.6, though. Yes, I do, Yellowhammer. I do. You gonna feature it? You gonna feature it? That's cool, Emil. That's cool, sir. I'm also at Lejeune. Thanks. There's nothing wrong with Lejeune. I don't mind Lejeune. I'm trying to stay here. I guess nobody wants. What transmission? You can. There's a couple thoughts processes on this, Brad. A lot of people stick with Motorcraft because Calimer is the guru for everything at T82. But I think even he doesn't even recommend the cocktail anymore. I use BG Synchro Shift. So if you look up MT82 BG Synchro Shift, there's a kit. That's what I use, and I recommend it. I like it a lot. Don't drink the water. Yeah. Well, just be happy you're not in California anymore. If you're a car guy, like, you're in the right state. California meal is terrible, man. I hate California. I was out there for a little bit. I hated it. This is the right state. And then North Carolina, at least Onslow County, they're getting rid of their emissions testing. It's all safety. Just safety. All you got to do is pass safety. So you go ahead and chop those catalytic converters right off. Yeah, so do I, Ken. See, I think a lot of people don't like it here probably because it's the middle of nowhere. I like it here because of that. I like the fact that my family can visit, but they can't stay because it's far enough away that they can drive home. It's close enough they can drive home, far enough that they don't visit like every day. Gives us peace, right? And I've made a lot of really good friends in this area. A lot of good car friends in this area. Not the red coolant. Well, it's orange coolant, Sublime, and he was not asking about coolant. And there's Broken Tool Garage. What's going on, sir?
Hey, how you doing? Didn't want you to be there by yourself.
No, you're good, man. Hold on. Screwed up. I screwed up my own stream. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. I just post it. People want to hop in, they hop in, and if nobody hops in and I run out of things to talk about, then I usually just cut it off there until Stupid Fast Truck tricks me into or forces me to stay on longer. Yeah, that's what he usually does. He was at the event. I got some video of it. Will likely be a short. 80-year-old driver. He had some minor damage. Dang, dude, that hurts my soul. But you know what? It's kind of cool that it's an 80-year-old driver. So there's like a rare 1-of-1 2012 Shelby Boss 302 that nobody knows really exists. And this like 80-year-old dude has it. Apparently he's damaged is what he's saying. So what have you been up to, Broken Tool Garage? What you been working on?
Oh, that truck back there. Finally getting it just about ready to start. So
what was wrong with it?
It's a 73 like farm truck, so everything. So stuck the engine in. It's like a whole wiring harness, fuel system.
You're good, Shell.
So I just got done, well, YouTube-wise, just got done putting the exhaust up, but I'm further along than that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't.
exhaust. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, exhaust reinforcement plates. So that's for the welder types out there, the professional welder types. That's just for them.
I used the flux core welder when I welded floor pans in my old MGB, man, and it worked just fine. I didn't care if people like commented and they told me everybody's like I even said in the videos like this is what works for me. I'm not an expert, so you guys do it your way, but this is what works for me. Here's the set points. If you want to try it, go for it. Yeah,
the Fluxor. I mean, you know, the big thing you're going to get is how pretty is to weld, how much cleanup, but you're putting carpet over it. You know, It's like the exhaust. If someone's over there putting mirrors underneath my exhaust in my old work truck, I think I'll throw rocks at them or something. Because
all you have to worry about is making sure you give it enough juice to get good penetration. And then you I took a freaking sanding wheel to it or wire wheel to it, bust it down. And yeah, exactly. And then I poured POR. I covered the whole thing in POR.
Yeah, and you're done. You just got to get all that flux. That's the thing about the flux cord. It's kind of a nasty. It splatters everywhere, but you know.
Yep. And once you break it free, you break it free off the metal. All you got to do is vacuum it up, and no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Caesar, I got my Mustang. First week I was here, wife disagreed with it, but got used to it. Hey man, sometimes you gotta ask for take an action, ask for forgiveness. I actually bought my Boss 302 that way inadvertently. I did think I have permission, but I apparently did not. So I dare not do that again. The next car is gonna be my wife's. We're talking about what we're gonna get next. She just got an Explorer 2017 back in 2020. We got her as 2017 Explorer, but probably gonna get rid of that because I'd rather keep my Toyota than take her Explorer and get something else. What's up, Street Fox? How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Street Fox.
Let's see. I'm surprised Gary hasn't popped up here yet. Or Sublime. Let's see. Getting caught up. Oh my God. I'm not highlighting that comment, Gary. Present company also had some damage from the event. But that's oh no. Don't say that, Connor. No comment, Gary. Okay. Orange or apple, Mr. Mockboy. Okay. All right. All caught up. Yeah, I got the full video that I'm trying to help. Well, part of the video for the next video is going to be trying to help this Marine guy figure out what's wrong with his car. Cherry red exhaust. And then
those can be tricky to get in and try to diagnose because someone else has already worked on it. So you almost have to start from just base one. And
I'm not an expert by any means. So all I'm going to be asking for people to do if I can get people to watch it, I just want to help the dude out. So if I can just get people make comment suggestions and maybe something will spark in his brain. Hey, I didn't try that. Let me try that. You know, honestly, he should probably just probably should just restart and reset timing just to see where he's at. I don't know. If he's running that lean, he needs to figure it out before he burns it down.
Well, also you don't know what the tune is on that either. So
it was the baseline tune. It was a tune that came with Pro M EFI when he got the kit. Brad, man, you don't got to do that, buddy. I'm telling you, man. I'll answer your questions. I promise. But I appreciate it for sure. Do appreciate it. Was the aluminum drive shaft put on your Boss Worth? Hey, I have not put it on yet. It's sitting in my garage. This is sad. This is very sad to say. I've got more money in parts for the Boss 302 sitting in the garage than everything that's on the Fox body is worth, including the car itself. I have a transmission that costs more than my Fox body, significantly more. That's just sitting in the garage, but I don't want to put it in yet because I'm holding out hope that my 2,000 subscriber video will eventually get made when I teach my wife how to drive Boss 302. I understand that I'm quite behind on that, but one day she will learn to drive stick shift, and it will not be on my racing transmission because I don't want that thing to get damaged. But everything I've read about that Calimer Stage 3, like everything I've read is that it is robust and it can handle a lot. It's rated for 1,000 horsepower, but according to Calimer, it can handle more. He just gave it a 1,000 rating just to buy a little bit of safety in it.
More like to cover his own butt.
Exactly. I mean, if he says it's 1,200 and then someone's like, I blew it at 1,100, you know?
Yep. Woo!
Well, I did throw his pants out the back window when he was getting dressed to go on panel mark. Highly recommend a one-piece drive shaft. Yeah, that's another reason I haven't put it on yet, Brad, is because, like I said, I'm trying to get my wife to learn stick shift and my boss. And with the racing trans, I don't want that getting messed up. And the aluminum drive shaft, it makes it a little less driver friendly as far as like just normal drivability. And it's already going to be a new experience for her. I don't want to make it any harder than it has to be.
And yes, I watched that Ross Chastain move live, dude. And he didn't do it on the whole lap. It was just 3 and 4 that he did it.
Yeah, it was just the last turn.
I just watched a YouTube video of the in-car audio from his car on that lap. And he literally asked his crew chief, he's like, do I have the positions I need? And he's like, no. And then as soon as he got to 3, dude, he dropped it in 5th and just freaking kept it on the rev limiter. And it was just insane.
It's amazing that, it's amazing he was able to keep the speed up.
Yeah, he was worried about, like, some of those tracks, the safety barrel will have a little bump out barrel or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, that just tells you how much power those things just have. I mean, I know it's like 800 horsepower, but just like the fact that it can just power through that, and that's a lot of G-force on your body. And it's not smooth because you're getting, I'm sure you're getting hammered in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I think the new generation car helps with that, too.
Yeah.
Big time.
Can't wait till you get them put on. Oh, dude, I can't wait either, man.
What's up, sir?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody and ladies in the chat room this evening?
Yeah, I'm excited about it, boss man. I'm ready to get it on, but I'm also just not in a rush because, I mean, my stock trans still works.
They won't outlaw it.
I think they will. I think they'll say it's for safety because I bet you he just set the precedence. You're going to see it again at a small track.
Okay, but that's the thing, though. Once somebody else commented on another YouTube video, you can't have 3 or 4 of them trying to do it all at the same time. You know what I mean?
It doesn't take that. It'll take the third place. Watch the third place car try and do it. I guarantee it'll be a third place car. They'll be like,
yeah. But hey.
And then the first and second guy have to figure out how to defend against that and stay low.
Well, you can only be so wide.
I mean, apparently you can go all the way wide and still win.
Wide like she got childbearing hips.
We've got a full panel tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't, everybody, please do hit that like button. I appreciate it.
Oh, boy. We got Boss Manatee in here. Get my popcorn ready.
Well,
let's tailor our conversation in a friendly manner, folks.
Oh, we will. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So I came back home from my nephew's birthday. My brother's birthday was yesterday, and my other brother's is tomorrow. I ended up in the hospital Sunday night. Had to get my damn gallbladder removed.
Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're already out of the hospital already?
Well, yeah, that's a.
He just.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a relatively, if it's not an emergency, not stay in the hospital long situation.
Brad, if I were you, I would take the car. I would first go to the place that, if it's a dealer that you bought the car from, I would demand that you want to see all the service records for the car that they did. Like, what did you do when you got it from the auction house? What did you change? I guarantee you they just changed oil, maybe check the fluids. But you want to see what they did first, if they changed coil packs or anything like that. Tune-up can't hurt. But yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. If you want to know what you got on there, then you can get a tune-up. You can do it yourself. You can just change out the coil packs and plugs. That's what I'm going to do here soon. I need to do it.
What year boss does he have?
12th.
Oh, okay. What color?
Yeah, I'm going to drop back down to chat. I just wanted to hop in just for a second on the video.
Hey, you're good, man. Thanks for
Take
hopping
care,
in.
Boca Tool.
See y'all in chat for a little bit.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Later, brother.
What color is Brad's truck?
Did he say what color it was? I don't know if he said it. He said it was 2012. I don't know if I
I
saw
don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Okay.
T's back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I decided to go get my damn gallbladder taken out. It was infected and inflamed.
Dang.
I just started having these sharp pains in my stomach that wouldn't go away. So they snatched it out last night.
Wow.
Yeah, boss man. You know why I'm back? I'm out of the hospital so soon? Because Texans are tough. Ain't a bunch
my
of up
God.
northy type soft asses like y'all.
You've been down in Texas for
You
like
came
2
from the
weeks.
north, you soft ass.
You've been down in Texas for like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden,
Yeah,
Texans are
yeah.
tough.
Now all of a sudden he bleeds Texas blue or red or whatever it is.
Boss
Yeah.
man, you get the softest butter sitting out in the sun.
Yeah, I mean, Connor has a point here, Brad. Orange. He said it's orange and black. Okay. Brad, one thing you need to make sure, what color coolant is your car running? Is it the yellow coolant or is it the orange coolant? If it's the orange coolant, get that crap out of there. It's bad for the car. Get the yellow stuff in there. Yeah, change the oil. Make sure you get if you do it yourself, Brad, to save some money, rockauto.com, look for their 5W50 sales. You can get a case of like 12 for just about $100, which is pretty good. Maybe it's like 90 something bucks, but that's like the cheapest I've seen. Highly recommend doing oil changes yourself. You get a Boss 302 oil change from a dealer, you're gonna be paying some money. It's like 9.5 quarts, something like that, and it's 5W50, so you're gonna be paying some money.
It's expensive. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Brels, for that Rock Autos where you got your oil from, and it was at a really good price.
I used to get on Amazon. Amazon used to have crate cases of like 12 of them for like I'd catch it on sale. It'd be like $95.
What brand?
And, Motorcraft 550.
Oh, okay. You don't go with Mobile One or anything like that?
No, I haven't done that yet. I might try AMSOIL, but like it feels so cultish to me. Everybody's like an AMSOIL cult, and I don't know.
I like the Mobile One. I think it's a good oil.
You know, the only bad oil is the one that you don't change.
Yeah. Well, any oil could be good oil as long as you change it quick enough. And I change my oil no matter what the car is at 3,000 miles on the dot. I don't care if it's full synthetic; it gets changed at 3,000.
Exactly. That's what I do.
The oil tells you when it needs to be changed.
Yeah. What year did they make the orange Boss 302 with the black stripes?
2012.
It was a 2012.
Yeah, it looks almost red, but they call it orange.
Yeah, there's one down the street from me in Texas. There's a guy who's got a car lot and's got one on there.
Yeah, there's one up the street here.
Get one, T. Join us. Get one, and then when you go to Ford Takeover, you can do a new like race T-shirt against Boss Man to see who the ultimate boss is.
El Jefe versus Boss.
El Jefe.
That's El Spaniel for boss, you goober.
There's a guy.
I meant that since you were talking about 3,000 miles, you changed the oil. Does your car sit in the garage all winter, or do you just drive it?
I mean, I drive it when it's nice out.
Right. Okay.
They don't have salt on the roads down there.
We do, but like it's very infrequent. And after, if they salt the roads, I just wait to bring it out again until there's been a heavy rain.
Right.
There you go.
My car sits pretty much all winter long. I don't drive it out, and then as soon as I start it, I take it right to get the oil changed right out. Even if I've only got 2,000 miles on the car.
If you can, like when it's sitting, like I'd love to talk to like Ford Blue Gauge or somebody, because I've heard of winterizing a motor where you like overfill it with oil just to make sure no like condensation gets in there. But I don't know anything about doing that. And then you just drain it and put new oil in right after that. But I don't know any long-term effects of overfilling an engine with oil, or if it's bad at all, like to do that. Yeah, no idea.
Some people use a spray foam in there, Braille, so they'll pull the plug and they'll put, I think it's called sea foam.
Yeah.
They spray a little bit of that in there, and that helps out too. So
actually, they run it right down the throttle body.
Well, there's a couple ways to use spray sea foam. You can put it in the gas tank. You can put it in a vacuum line. You put it in a vacuum line, it's going to smoke like a son of a gun.
You can put it in the air intake. You can put it in the fuel.
It's like a snake oil. It's a catch-all for all.
So you're saying it'll smoke real bad. It'll smoke a lot, just like Sublime.
Yeah.
God.
But what was his name? Oh, geez, what was his name? Broke.
You're lucky in the diplomatic community if I just had a gallbladder removed.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, it felt like you did 1,000 sit-ups. There was no way you could stand, sit, or lay down and it didn't hurt. I knew something was wrong. The doctor goes, you actually came in at a really good time because this shit was about to get septic. It's like, damn.
Yep. Hey, Brad, if you're still here, man, make sure you pop in for the giveaway, because I think one of the sets is a Boss 302 set.
Oh yeah, Brell's having a giveaway.
Well, yeah.
Hey, and really, congratulations, Matt, on 3,000 subscribers, buddy. That's awesome. Great job,
I appreciate it, man. I don't even know what to say, because I really never thought this would happen. I never even thought I'd be 2,000, so it's kind of shocking.
Well, when you work hard at something, sir, you know that it pays off. So that just shows you being successful.
I appreciate that, and I don't know if it's necessarily like I'm working hard, but like everything I put out, it's like all genuine. Like it's as genuine as I can be. Like it's just things I'm doing. I've seen nobody in here, but I've seen other channels where I think people, kind of add a little bit of I don't want to say what's up?
Little drama, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, well, not just that, just like you can tell when someone's not being their natural selves, and I think being your natural selves helps a lot.
I'm never my natural self.
Yeah, because you're always under the influence.
I'm never under the influence. Never.
But
as far as like Eddie Murphy, man, wasn't me.
As far as aluminum Driveshaft broke bad, I would recommend doing it, man.
I want to get mine on the car like bad. I really do.
You have a DSS?
No, I got the Ford Racing one.
Yeah, you got the Ford Racing one. I don't even know who that's made by. It's got to be made by like DSS or G-Force, is it?
I don't know.
Probably
yeah. Excuse me for my ignorance.
I'll tell you something. I was opening up that car yesterday, man. That freaking Vengeance clutch is nasty.
The Calimer transmission, it has all G-Force gears in it. I think Ben Calimer actually has like a contract with G-Force where they only sell him the G-Force gears.
Yeah.
I heard that because there's people online trying to see if they can get them, and they're saying they can't get them.
Yep.
That's good. I'll tell you, I was down in Mexico recently, did a few small things to my truck, and that damn thing is flying.
Wasn't me.
Only thing that's flying is you off the ceiling.
Those scat packs, I call them snack packs. I eat them up. Good. And I eat that Boss 302 up. Good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Right. Don't make me take my stuff over to Aldo, boss man.
Dude, you got till June 23rd to get it done.
You know what really blows my mind is the fact that, like,
look at boss. Like you got till June 23rd to get it done.
I'm shocked that you're going back to the 3,000. Like, I'm shocked that I got to 3,000. You know why?
Yeah, dude. Congratulations, by the way.
Well, I'm shocked because I appreciate it, but because my Boss is still stock. It's a stock tune. I've done nothing to it.
But it's not all about it. I personally don't think it's all about the car, man. It's what you do. You take the kids out, you show up car shows, you got your Fox, you know what I'm saying? You're just not a one-car channel, you know what I'm saying? People aren't turning in just because they want to see the boss.
It's your persona.
Yep.
I didn't know how to persona.
Yeah, he does it. So don't worry about that. What's up, Pigs?
According to T, you got a persona now.
You have a persona, senor.
Better than a senior burrito.
Yeah.
His persona is when in doubt, throw under the bus.
I'm hoping that, so I'm trying to pick up a job right now. And I should find out hopefully this week whether or not it's going to work out. And if it works out, then my life gets a lot less stressful and I'll go back to more frequent videos.
Copy. Yeah, I got an interview for a position over in Charlottesville, Virginia. Thursday, I got to do it online.
Charlottesville's a gorgeous area, man.
Yeah, I've been down there before. I'm waiting on New Bern and Wilmington to hit me back. I'd rather live a little bit further down south.
I was about to say, you'd be happier at New Bern or Wilmington. New Bern's super nice. New Bern
wasn't me. Wasn't me.
I could visit Brownsford.
What wasn't you?
Street Fox, I have no idea if I can beat Sublime. If he wants to race, I'll race him. But I have no idea if that car will beat him.
The car will beat him. It's the driver. You need a new driver.
Standard versus.
Hey, I'll even let you throw Ken behind the wheel. We'll make it fun.
Yeah,
he already said to you, what is it, a month or so ago, that he'll take my car once it's done and take you on and beat you.
Well, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
We got something to look forward to.
Like I said, I have no idea compared to your DCT versus the standard.
Sublime, run your car with V6 wheels and see how hard it is for you to put the power down and see how close of a race it'd be.
Wait, with V6 wheels?
Yeah. So you got like 8.5-inch tires on there.
Yeah, he's talking about little midget tires.
Hey, okay, fine, as long as it's an ET Street R.
Oh my God, here we go again. I swear, Sublime, every time. Do you say this at the track as soon as you lose? Oh man, it was the tires. Oh man, it was the tires.
Well, in all honesty, it was the tires. When you're racing on stock tires, you're obviously gonna.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yourself.
I don't know this off the top of my head. Who'd you lose to so far?
You just give him a super. No,
who did you lose to? Have you raced anybody at the track, and who'd you lose to?
Nope, never raced anybody.
I thought you and Sublime went against each other. I'm not.
Me and Sublime. I raced myself.
I'm Car Mob. Didn't you and Car Mob go against each other?
Hydrate, sir. Hydrate.
I think so.
What? You don't know if you and Car Mob went against each other?
Oh, you mean when we took both 500s to the track?
Yeah.
No, we ran separately because we I put my tires on his car so he can make some runs, and then we took the tires and threw them on my car so I can make some runs. But we never went at the same time.
Get the R888.
It was the ET 3.SS, the Mickey. I had 3 passes: 1083, 1077, 1083 at 128, 1077 at 131, 1066 at 133, and that was in that last run. I even checked the DA on that run. It was 2130. So you put that car in 1200 DA, it should be a 10.5 car, I would think.
Yeah,
maybe even a 10.4.
You're telling me my car's going to have to beat a 10.5? I don't know.
Oh, let me drive it. It'll go 10 threes.
It'll do 10.5 in the 8th right now, but hey.
Man, that car run 10 minutes and 5 seconds to Taco Bell and back.
Yeah, it does very well there.
I gotta do a video on the new 0 to 60 on the Fox with the headers on, just to see how much time I picked up.
That's cool.
Well, I'm kind of concerned that. All right, so I'm not sure what's happening. So I think my smoke issue is coming back. However, it looks like, I can't tell if it's just valve seals leaking and it's burning some oil. I think that might be it, because when you romp on it, it starts to turn a little blue. but when it's idling, it looks like it might be white, possibly. But it's I feel like it's smoking. But I'm not willing to fix it if I'm going to put a new motor in. I just want to keep driving it and enjoy it while I can.
His name is Ralph.
Chester, if I get down to New Bern or Wilmington, I'll come up and help you pull that motor, buddy.
Well, I appreciate it. I gotta get a lot of part. Like the next video, I do kind of show them. I pulled the motor out again, and I was looking it over. I need a lot of stuff. I need the freaking. I gotta buy Victor. I'm gonna buy an oil pan from Victor. I gotta buy the freaking oil pump drive. The lifter. I need some lifters. I need a cam. I still gotta pick up a cam. I need a lot of stuff.
Later, Connor.
Yeah, I think it is the valve seals, Mike. That's what I think. Later, Connor.
Later, Connor. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to walk into the house here. I got out of the daggone hospital at 1 o'clock. I went in Sunday night at 11:30, 12 o'clock. Got out today at 1 o'clock, so it wasn't too bad.
Where are you at? What state?
I'm in Maryland right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I came back from my brother's birthday and my nephew's birthday, and I head back Saturday.
So, any update on getting out of the town of Texarkana for that great state of NC or Tennessee?
He was just talking about that.
Tennessee's a no-go because it's all within. They're hiring within. And North Carolina, I haven't heard back from yet, but I haven't been on a work computer in 5 days, some of 7 days. And Charlottesville, Virginia just beat yesterday and wants to do a phone interview Thursday.
So Ken, I think this is why I think it's the valve seals, because it smokes at startup. After it's been running for a while, no smoke.
Yeah, you're talking about the Fox body.
Yeah.
That's typical 302 Ford.
Ken was listening earlier.
Ken, I don't know if that guy, if this Brad kid's still in here or not. Ken, do you know? I'm going to post a link, Ken. The Boss track key caliber. Oh shoot, that's not the link I wanted to post. Hold on, damn it.
Hold please.
Link.
Hold please. Wait
Ken,
1 moment while we solve these technical difficulties.
Calibration, is it the same as the one that like LMR sends that the dealership does, or
he's still here?
Okay, he's still here. Perfect. This is the guy you need to talk to, Brad. You need to. I'm going to ask for you though, so give me a second.
You're going to ask.
Don't know. You better ask someone.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know what you're talking about, and I read the article on that. Supposedly it's the same thing that Ford has sent from the factory.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
So Ken, this link I just posted, that is the track key calibration kit, and the parts number looks like a Ford parts number. So I'm assuming that is the same as what the dealer would do to calibrate a Boss 302 track key, because this guy just bought a Boss 302. He ordered a blank red key and for his car, and so now he's got to program the key.
No.
And I imagine it's cheaper to do it this way than go to the dealership.
Actually, I have a question. Oh no, you can't. Shoot. Can't do it that way. I was going to say I got this stock tune downloaded on my N gauge, but I can't transfer it to him because you would need the N gauge, and then of course my N gauge is locked in my car. So
VIN locked. Yeah, VIN locked.
Yeah, so I can't do it. So I was going to say I was going to ask Ken if the program is not VIN locked, only the N gauge, then I could send him a copy of that file, but I don't think there's any way he can get it into his computer. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to save. That's one of my next purchases. I should save for the what's the replacement for the N-Gauge? The RTD device. Yeah, I should save for that, and then I could pull the restrictor that's out of my cold air intake out and just tune. But then I lose my track key. Yep. I don't know. Still says track key on the dash, but nothing works. Yeah, but it won't chop the way it did, and I don't want an aftermarket tune chop.
I'll take the one Ford did. I don't want the aftermarket one.
I got that. It actually sounds pretty nasty compared to the.
I'm sure it sounds nasty, but I'm afraid it's going to gum up my engine.
If you only do it here and there, it shows. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, he'll be fine. If you run it all day long, it'll probably hurt it.
Hold up, Brad. That changes everything.
Really?
So Brad, your engine has the sticker that says actually, I've got the sticker. Hold on. I'll be right back, Brad.
The tune sticker's on the airbox. What is he talking about?
Oh, please.
CSI is on the case here. We are determined to crack the red key code.
What does that mean, the tune sticker's on the airbox?
I have no idea.
This is my binder of all things Boss 302.
Oh, boy. He's got the binder out, folks. Look out.
Hey,
the binder.
Brailsford, what does that mean?
Take notes. There'll be a quiz later.
The airbox. What does that mean?
Get serious.
What does that comment mean?
Brad, you talking about this? You talking about this, Brad? Boom.
What the heck is that?
This is
probably
the
the
sticker.
code.
This is the sticker that Ford would put on your car if they've track key tuned your car at most dealerships. So if you have this on your car, Brad, your car is already track key tuned. You just need the key programmed. Or you need the actual red key, whoever had it.
Yeah.
So
Didn't they all come with a track key tune?
yeah.
Hey, no. So this is what they would put on there to show that they've calibrated the key. So if you have
That's
this,
cool.
this is the part number for the track key. So if you go back if you go to that link that I posted, it's the same part number that's on there now that I'm looking at it, I think. No, it's not exactly the same. Maybe this is the older part. I can't tell.
He said, yeah, that's it.
Well, does he have an aftermarket tune? Why doesn't he have the stock track tune on there?
Well, he doesn't have the track key, so he wants
He
to
doesn't
get
have
the
the
key
key.
calibrated. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing he bought the
okay.
car. He bought the car, it sounds like, and it only came with the gray key, which means that some person who had the car before him didn't, when they sold the car, got rid of it, they didn't turn in the red key, which is a pretty douche move.
Yep.
It is. It really
Probably
is.
sold it.
I mean, you can sell it. It's not going to go to anything else, though.
People will use it for wall art.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you guys wait till I got a video coming up, and so I met this. There's a guy who's on the Boss Owners Group. He lives in Michigan, and he popped in. He doesn't have a boss, but there's a key card that came with the Boss 302 track key when you bought it. Like, it's a little like plastic card, looks like it should be on a lanyard or something like that, and it kind of talks about the Boss 3 or the track key on both sides. I never got it. And so I started talking to this guy, ended up buying one from him, but he bought this box of stuff from an ex-Ford engineer. And inside the box was like 40 of these cards. So the dude I was talking to him, and he was like posting about it on the Boss Owners Group. I was like, hey, dude, I'll be straight with you. Like, these guys in here are going to eat that up and buy all of them. So I said, you're going to make some money on that. I said, you can charge a good price on it, I'm telling you. And he appreciated my background knowledge and talking to him about it. He reached out to me because I don't know if he saw it on YouTube or something. I can't remember. But we were talking about it, and he started talking to me like, yeah, it's just not he's like, I collect random Ford stuff. I'm a huge Ford fan. I just collect random things. It's just not something I wanted in my I didn't care to have it in my collection, so I knew that people would want it. So he posted it on there. So he really bought this. He bought this box. Just had 40 of these freaking track key cards. I ended up getting one, so it's pretty cool. But he was showing me some other stuff from his collection, which just blew my mind. I guess it's something crazy like, oh shoot, I'm like self-screen here. Let me get off here.
That was a wait.
He had some crazy like distant relative. It's like it's like from a movie, like his sister's brother's roommate, something like that, right? Who was a Ford security guard, but it's like, I guess great-grandparent or something, like a Ford security guard back in the day where like they actually had like a Ford police badge or something like that. It's pretty crazy. So he got two of these badges. And
wow.
I got pictures of them. They're going to be in one of the videos here in the future. So we got two of those. On top of that, hold on, let me find it.
I'm going to pop down, guys. I'll be in the chat.
All right, buddy. Take care, T.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Brailsford, for having me, sir.
Oh, thanks for hopping up here, buddy.
Thanks, sir. Bye-bye.
He had, on top of that, Here we go. Yeah. Let me go back to full screen. These are rare, man.
Are those actual ones or?
Ford Security, State of Michigan. Yes, these are real. The other ones are in the Ford Museum, he said. You know what else he had? Let's see if you can see what this is. He had prestige. He said the only other ones he's seen of these are at the Ford Museum, and they're in worse shape than his. What's up, Pinks? Check this out.
Is that?
Look at the name at the top.
I can't really see it.
It's the memorial, the burial service for Henry Ford.
The burial service for Henry Ford Actual.
Wow.
Yeah, 1947. He said only 500 people were invited. So there's only 500 of these things in existence, and he's got 2 of them, and they're pristine shape.
Oh, cool.
Later, Sean.
I like
But
those
the-
badges. I've seen those before. Not those two, but I've seen those badges before.
Yeah, it was really cool talking to this guy, man. He's got a super cool random collection of like rare stuff.
Hey, Brailsford, I got to take off, man. I got to get up and work in 5 hours.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for having me on, man. Have a good
No
night.
worries.
Later, Boston.
See
I
you
think
guys.
Sublime's gonna be going live here in a few minutes.
No, I can't go live tonight.
Hey, have a good night, everybody.
All right, later, brother.
Later. It's been a good stream. I've enjoyed talking today.
Sorry I had to leave for a bit, but that's
No, you're good, man. You guys see that's the thing, dude. Nobody ever has to apologize for not being here, being here. You know, it doesn't. Ken, is that you for real, man? Ken, can I see your pretty face for a second? Okay, thank you. What's up, Ken?
Oh, look at that avatar.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, boy.
Hold on. Put that full screen for a second.
There you're close to see it. My eyes are bad.
There you go.
Oh, I do like that.
Well, like man, I love the Cobra front bumper on those Mach 1s. It just looks
Yeah,
so
it looks good.
Yeah, I had to have it. So there's those of you that are in here, y'all get that. That's actually I'll be tossing a video up here in the next couple of days.
Sweet.
sweet.
So I picked that up. But the reason I jumped in is that I can tell you guys a lot faster than I can type it out. If he has already had the calibration put on the car, then what he needs to do is he needs to take the key, the red key, he needs to take it to a Ford dealership. He needs to have them program it, and then they need to go into IDS, and on a track key, they need to enable that key for track. They need to enable that key.
Are they going to charge them the same price as calibrating it?
They should. They're probably going to charge him if it was at our dealership, we'd probably just charge a fee for programming the key and then turning it on. We wouldn't charge anything extra. If he does not, if he takes it up there and they do not know how to do it, that link that you sent me, there's a PDF in that. He can bring up that PDF and it tells the technician how to go into IDS and activate that key in that PDF.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
But
There you
he
go,
already
Brad.
has if he already has the program. Now that's that's to say that nobody's put a custom tune on the car, and then it got flashed back, and then all the stuff didn't get flashed back.
That's a good question. Hey, Brad, do you have any mods like long tube headers, cold air intake?
Yeah, any obvious visible mods?
Yeah, if you got mods like that, then you might not even have the track key tune on there anymore. And then going back, you'd actually be regressing your power.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, any track key that you have, all the track key does is open the car up to be a little more peppy. And if you have a custom tune in that, you're basically getting a better tune than what Ford would have gave you.
Yeah.
Depending, as long as you have long as it's not long as it's not Bama.
So Brad, your cold air intake, you have the Parnelli Jones one by Airaid. If you have Airaid, then you need to make sure the throttle, the choke is in there. If the choke's not in there, then you have a tune. There's no way you're running without a tune.
What's wrong with Bama, Ken? Come on.
I mean, if y'all want to run it, y'all can run it all day long.
Well, I thought you were talking about Alabama. Sorry.
How about them balls?
Oh my God! Like you're even on the Tennessee Vols bandwagon.
Hey, I have never wavered from the Vols. I don't give a shit how much they lost. I never wavered. You can have
Okay, but all I'm saying is I've known you for I don't know how many years now. It's the first time I've ever heard you mention the Vols.
You've never heard me say anything because I'm not a football guy. But
exactly.
However, hey, Pam, do I have to go in there and pull out? Hold on. Hey, just to verify, hold on. We finna go in here, Pam. Where's my wife at? Only my wife knows where this stuff's at.
Hold on.
So while she's looking for that, Ken, I'm gonna
pull out some old Vol shit. As soon as I can
God, here we go.
Hey, Brad, the choke.
No, you brought up legitimacy of me liking the Vols. Hold on,
Brad, it's a throttle. It's like a throttle in there, and I can't remember. I think it's at the filter side, like right inside. If you pull the filter off,
if you take the filter off, where the mass airflow goes, it's like a piece that goes in there. It's like a collar.
Yep. If it's
and
there,
if you take the collar out, it's bigger.
Yeah.
Pop your hood, show them, Brailsford.
Dude, I'm not doing that. It's a lot of work.
Oh my God. To pop a hood and shine a light?
There's a reason I'm in my house. It's because I lose all signal out there.
They are questioning. Look, I said something about Vols because they beat Alabama finally after years and years and years. But anyway, so he's talking about you're jumping on the Vols bandwagon. So where's all my Vol stuff? My hat, my old hat and stuff like that. I know I got some.
Ken. Oh, he says he has a plastic sleeve. Good. Yeah, so you're good, man. You means you should have the stock tune still. So you should be able to go pick up your track key
hat and stuff.
Programming for your
I know
key.
I haven't worn in years. Damn it. It's here somewhere.
So Ken.
Yes, sir.
You got a little under 8 months till Ford takeover.
Yes, sir.
And have you even begun to thought about which car you plan on bringing there?
No, the Ford. I'll probably have all of them there in somewhere.
Okay, and I guess the next question is: will any of them be prepped for race?
Oh yeah.
Which one are we talking about? The black one, I'm assuming.
I'm not gonna tell you which one. You just know that one will be ready.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, no worries, Brad, man. I hope it all works out for you, brother.
Hold on, I can't see the chat. I can't really see the chat very, very well.
I'll read you anything that's important for you.
Okay. But yeah, if as long as the tune hasn't been rode over and he has that calibration sticker, that means the calibration's there. If the Ford, whoever does it doesn't know how to do it, just go to that link that Brailsford sent me, go to that PDF, print that PDF out and hand it to him. It tells you how to use the IDS to do to activate the key if the tune's already on it.
Cool. So Ken, what you been working on?
Man,
cars, more cars.
We dynoed two ESS cars Friday. Finished a Whipple car Thursday night. It'll go on the dyno sometime this week. Got all the twin turbo truck lined out now. We put valve springs and stuff in it. Then we put the built trans. We built the trans in a 6R80 Whipple truck, and it's a crew cab, and we got it back together. And then we got a Cowdy swap Fox in there. We're going through the wiring for them, straightening some stuff up, doing some stuff that needs to be done, putting the AC on it. And then we got a new edge in there. We're doing a Cowdy swap in. And then I got pinks in there that I got to do the fuel system in within the next couple of days. And then I've got, a ton of stuff.
Do you outsource your wiring or do you do it?
Wiring? No, I do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust nobody yet.
Good question for you, Ken.
Yeah, bud.
Should I prep to come pick it up this week or next week?
Probably next week.
Okay.
That way, because I don't know how the dyno schedule is going to go. So when we get the fuel system in, get everything done, I would say next week. That way we know for sure we'll be good. Because I got all the parts in today.
Good. Good. Well, this weekend, it's a good thing it's not this weekend because I have plans on Saturday.
Oh,
The
no.
original Ken.
Well,
I was going to say something.
You wouldn't have had to come anyway. So, I mean, I wouldn't have, just whenever. Yeah,
I want to get it as soon as I can because I miss hearing it. I don't even need to drive it. I just need to hear it. I gotta clean it. I gotta clear out space in my garage for it because it's not staying outside.
He knows that, Mike. He knows.
Hush.
Yep. I gotta get my goal. If assuming my job situation works out the way I want it to this week, my goal for next year is to get that other motor into the Fox body. Even if it's not going to be a huge jump in power, but just to say I put a motor together and threw it in a car and it's drivable, that'll be enough for me to be happy.
Oh, I got to do that too. Shut.
Make sure you got 4 blue and funky on speed dial.
I'm just going to wing it.
Just wing
Slap it together. Zip ties.
What motor is it you have? You're putting in it?
It's an HO motor. It's like the motor that should be in there instead of the flat tappet TBI piece of junk they took out of a T-Bird throw in there. Dang, Brad. What are you doing, man? You didn't have to do that. Holy cow. Dude, thank you.
There you go.
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Well, look at that. Now you got to keep the stream running for at least another half hour because of that.
You guys are making me – you get me in that awkward phase again, Brad. Don't do that.
Just thinking that's like Stupid Fast Truck doing $5 every 10 minutes.
I get so I don't know how to respond to this kind of stuff, man. Dude, I really appreciate it. I hope everything works out for you. You definitely don't have to do that, man. You're welcome in here anytime. We just talk, we shoot the shit, talk cars, and just hang out. So thanks again, man. It's gonna go a long way. It definitely helps out, helps on the projects. So I do appreciate you, brother.
Hey, maybe you can get a new window for that Mustang.
You got one in a box.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Still trying to find my vault. There it is.
Oh my God, he's still looking for this damn ball material. Are you kidding me?
No, hold on. You think he thinks I'm lying?
I'm going to show you some OT stuff here. You just check this out.
Super fast. Did you pick up a C8? He said he's broke. Car might be here this week. I know you talk about Corvettes a lot.
Oh.
What did he get? Did he buy what car did he buy? Anybody know?
Oh, Stupid Fast. That's all good, dude. Freaking broke Brad took care of you, man.
See that?
Hey, look at that. That is an old one.
I told you. I got older stuff than this, man. I just gotta find it.
Oh my God.
I used to actually watch college football.
Dude, I used to watch it when I was younger.
Yeah.
And the balls were my team. It's just I was always into cars, but as I got older, all I really had time for and gave a crap about was cars. So I gave up on the sports
years ago.
And then Tennessee couldn't win. They kept discouraging me, and I wasn't going to give up and jump to the Alabama bandwagon. So I just never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, but which C8 did he order?
Who ordered C8?
Stupid Fast Truck. He's going to be getting it soon.
Yeah, which one did you get, Super Fast? Is it just the Z51? Is that it? Or is it the Z51's the standard one, right?
Yeah.
No, Z51 is actually a package above the normal with the base.
Okay. Either way. So you got Hey, thanks, Brad. Thanks for hopping in here, man. If you got any other questions, man, just reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook somewhere. I talk to a lot of people on there, so no worries if you need anything.
So you just got the base.
Just a plain one. It doesn't matter. Even a plain one looks awesome.
I wrote an order in for a new 23 truck, but
what are you saying, Ken?
I rode in a C8 Vet, dude. I like them.
I do.
Dude, they're cool, man. They're cool.
I like them.
I have a 23 F250 on order now.
Ooh.
Man, yeah, I need that. I need that pink money. What I need.
You don't need pink money. Pink's selling his F450 to buy it.
But
I don't need the F450 anymore.
Oh, I wish I had money to have an F450.
Yeah, this F450 cost me way more than I should have, but I couldn't. The one I wanted, I couldn't get for 8 months, so I bought the one they had.
The next car I get is going to be a larger. Even though I bought my wife her Explorer 2 years ago, it's going to be a larger SUV for her. I'm going to get rid of that Explorer. I want to keep my beater Toyota. We're going to get her probably a a newer Toyota Sequoia, but I want like one of the last ones with the V8. I don't want this twin turbo 6 yet.
What's the matter, Pam? Every time Ken says he likes a car, he's going to get it.
So I have
What's
5
it say?
vehicles as well, and I'm sticking to that number.
She said, "Hello, Ken. We have 5 vehicles. ... already."
Oh yeah, I'm selling one of them. So
So the
Which
only
ones you
thing-
got now, Ken? I know you had the 3 valve, right?
yeah, I have the 06 GT, the 11 GT, the 89 GT, and the Mach 1.
When did you get the Mach? I know you're gonna say it in the video. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No. The Mach. No, you're fine. The Mach was a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I just hadn't had a chance to release a video on it, and I drove it to work today to do a video on it, and then I got busy, and I never found time.
Is it NA?
Oh yeah, it's gonna stay NA.
Okay.
I'm ready to see that one though.
Yeah, it's honestly, and I'll talk about it in the video. I've always taken one car and try to make it my all-around car, try to make it my track car, my street car.
Your wife says you're gonna sell one to buy 2.
Probably so. Probably right. She knows me all too well. But so I got to thinking about it. I'm like, instead of trying to make one car like everything, why don't I just buy the cars that I like the most for different things? And so the Mach 1 came available, and I really like a good manual street car. I love the New Edge. And so when that Mach 1 came available, it was super clean. And I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up. I ain't got to worry about putting a blower on it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It sounds good. It's a manual. It drives good. It's just leave it alone for right now, at least. I'm going to build a drag strip focus car, which is more likely going to be the 11. And then the Fox is something I'm going to take my time and bring back. That's something that my very first Mustang, I'm just going to take my time, bring it back, paint it, kind of restore it and kind of bring it back.
There you go, Mike. Getting a Fox body in May. He's getting the one for 4 Blue, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
That Mach 1, dude, I tell you what, like if I got a Mach 1 that year or the New Edge, I would for sure put I love that Cobra bumper on there. It looks sick.
Does look good.
Man, and the fact that it was already on there just kind of solidified the fact of me buying it. Like the car is just like it was perfect. So I was like, you know what? It's something I can buy. I don't have to do nothing to because I've already got the Fox that I've got to put money in, and then I'm gonna build the 11 for the drag strip. So I've already got 2 cars I'm putting money in. I was like, if I get a third, I don't want to have to do nothing to it. And so when that one came up for available, I was like, you know what? It's perfect. It's got the 0304 Cobra bumper. It's got a good set of wheels on it. It's runs good, drives good, sounds good. Like just leave it the hell alone for at least for right now.
How's the mileage on it?
It's hot, dude. I guarantee you'll never guess the miles on that car.
225.
I was gonna say about the same. 220,
No,
230.
it's 197.
Ooh,
And underneath of it, like the brake, the backing plates for the brakes are like everything's like mint on that car. Like they took care of it. So if anything, I don't know what they did. Like the guy who owned it before I got it, actually it was sitting in his like big facility. He had like multiple cars. He's a car collector, and it was sitting there. And the guy talked him into selling it to him.
Yeah,
and it had 373s in it for a long time. The guy that he bought it from said they was in there, so it shows like 5 mile an hour faster at 50, like 4 mile an hour faster at 50 mile per hour. So it's racking up more miles than the car actually has. But I put the car on the lift. I had a 56,000 mile 04 Mach 1 back in the day. This car is cleaner than my 56,000 mile Mach 1 was.
Damn.
Inside, under the engine bay. I mean, I'll show it in the video, but it's like crazy clean. The miles, I would have never. And the guy told me, the guy's like, I could have put a 50,000 mile cluster in it. Nobody would have even squawked at it.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
Pam said, "Don't forget my darn Whipple."
Yeah,
And
she
Nate,
wants to put a Whipple on the. We got a 17 crew cab F-150 Coyote truck.
yeah, it's really nice looking too.
and Nate, those yeah, man, I got a 03 Sequoia, dude. I freaking love that thing. It is a hoss, and it's mine's got like 325,000 on the body, but the motor the lady who was driving it, she drove it hot because the radiator cracked and she didn't notice. And so I've only got 160,000 on my motor that's in there.
Oh my Lanta.
But I love that truck. I want to get my wife a new Sequoia. Actually, I want to get her a. I was looking at a 19 TRD Sport. It looks sick.
Yeah.
The whole thought being that if I buy her a nice car, one day it'll be mine.
That's the problem of being good at what you do. You're always busy.
Well, that's a good thing to have for
Yeah,
your
I know,
business.
It is. It's a double-edged sword, though. You got no time to do anything you want to do.
Yeah, Street Fox. That Fox is going to be. I'll do like I said in the first video, and I'm not going to waver from it. I'm going to do a series on that Fox, but it's not going to be done overnight. You know, everybody's got to realize that.
Oh.
One is that I operate a shop, and that shop takes a lot of my time. And two, I've got so many things to do to that Fox, but I'm just going to take my time. I ain't going to rush it. That's another reason I picked up the Mach 1, because I was dying for something like
Ready to go.
I could drive, ready to go, but I didn't want to rush the Fox because I want to take my time with it. So now I think I'm selling the.
Now you what?
I think I'm selling the 06.
What?
Don't do that.
I've got the 11.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the 11, and I've got the Fox, and I got the Mach. I don't need the 06 is kind of the Mach kind of took the 06's place. It was kind of just a nice, clean cruiser.
Is it cammed?
What's that? The Mach?
The 06.
No.
Has it got headers?
No.
So like when I love a 3-valve. When a 3-valve's cammed, God, they sound so good.
Oh, they sound wicked cammed.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind keeping it. It's just I've got too many things going on right now.
Business is good, Ken. Just keep it at the shop. Keep it, use it as garage.
I would have bought it.
And I tell you, when I get multiple cars, I get multiple cars sitting around. I start seeing dollar signs, and I'm just like, one of them's got to go.
Nah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many dollar signs sitting in one.
Yeah. Make the 06 the shop car.
No, that's kind of the 11.
I don't remember a time ever going by your shop and not seeing more cars than could almost fit in the lot.
I'm telling you, man, we got so much work.
So has anybody come in there, walked in there and said, hey, yeah, I'd like to check out one of your cars for sale out here?
Yeah, they do it all the time. They try to buy my customers' cars all the time.
It looks like a used car lot.
Yeah, it does.
But nice cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the Snap-on guy, we haven't had a Snap-on guy in a long time. So the new Snap-on guy just happened to be a Ford lover, and he pulled up and he's like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Yep, if you love Fords, it's kind of nice."
You're in the right place.
East Coast Ken, this guy right here, East Coast Ken. He's a local guy to me. He's offering to help me powder coat some stuff.
Hell yeah!
I don't know what I need powder coated though. I gotta look. I'm sure I can find something.
I love budget builds. I love watching builds that people ain't got a ass load of money to spend in. Because let's just face it, most people don't have just a crap load of money sitting around to throw into a car.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. We got life. You know, like when I talked about that video when I was 25, I bought my first Fox. I had a newborn and a 4-year-old, and then we saved up, and we had a nice family car. This is back in 05, and we had an 04 Honda Accord, and I wanted a Fox body. And so we got it, money saved up. I went and bought the Fox body, but I didn't have a lot of money to put into the Fox body. But I just drove it and enjoyed it. But, and that's brings me back to when I was young. I didn't have a lot of money.
Man, I tell you what, dude, I'm so blessed that I bought the Boss when I did and that it's paid off. Because, like, looking at the world today and having 3 kids right now, no way in hell would that be in my garage. No way.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky to have nice cars before you had kids. When I had
I
didn't get a nice car until after my kids had moved out.
So I bought my 05 GT right before my firstborn. I bought the Boss 302 right before the secondborn, and I bought the Fox Body right before the thirdborn. So I've bought them all while I've had kids, or right before another kid was born. But yeah, I'm done with children.
I wasn't able to do that. My 3 kids are all 24 and up now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I didn't get nice cars until they were like, well, for one, they'd moved in with me is when I got the Focus, and that was the nicest car I had at the time.
So my wife isn't like fully into the car thing at all. Like she doesn't go to car shows. However, she understands completely how important it is for like the bonding between me and my kids. So she would never in a million years ask me to get rid of it. And she'd like, there's other things that she would want me to do before we sold a car.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky that my wife really likes cars and likes her Mustang.
There you go.
She loves her Mustang.
Yeah, Ken is a great guy.
And now she loves her Edge too. So
I had an Edge, man. I liked my Edge when I had it.
She's just got, I think what is it, an SEL? Just it's got a lot of options, but not all the options I wanted.
Yeah.
But for the price, I couldn't beat it.
Well, that's all I had back in the day, but I wanted something bigger for all my kids and then for the dogs, and I wanted something that could haul my cars. So I got an old beater Sequoia, and it survived a trip to Charlotte pulling my Fox. I just need to I think I got an issue though with one of my rear calipers dragging a little bit.
So the reason I have the truck was for pulling my trailer, but I don't have that big trailer anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on doing any pulling with the Edge. So
what I had, I think it was only rated to like 2,000 pounds. So
5,000 pounds, which would actually pull my car and trailer, but that's like my Mustang on my flatbed trailer is 5,000 pounds.
That your Edge can pull 5,000 pounds?
Yep.
Dang.
And it doesn't even have the tow package.
Mine was only what year is it? Mine was only
brand new one.
Okay, mine was only 2,000.
So 22 or 23, I don't know.
Dang.
22, I guess.
That's nice.
It was brand new because it was owned by the dealership, or they were using it, so it had just that 5,000 miles on it. But I was able to buy it as a brand new, so I was able to get the Ford lower interest rate.
Yeah,
which was better.
All right, well, cool.
But it's called the dog sled because it was bought to be able to haul the dogs around. That's our kids now. It's a 22. Okay, I was just confirmed 22.
So, Ken.
Yeah.
Is there any changes for Ford Takeover next year that have already been planned? Do you know or no?
No, I tried to talk him into a multiple day deal, and I think it kind of went in his ear and out the other.
Gotcha.
See, my idea was like Wednesday night be the pre-meet, and then like Thursday day be the dyno day, then Friday would be the drag strip day, and then Saturday would be the big, like a big like cruise in car show type meet type deal. That way, if it rained one day, you had the other days.
Yeah, kind of like a backup day.
I told him I would chip in and help plan it, but next thing I know, he threw up the 2-day thing, and I was like, well, I guess that went in one ear. I mean, it's all good. You know, I try to help out when I can to throw ideas around. I was like, because the way I felt about it, and I talked to others, and they kind of felt that way. It was fun, but it's kind of like a bunch of stuff jammed in the 2 days.
Yep.
You know, and then a lot of people don't care to go to the drag strip at all. They just want to go to the show. So like Friday would be a day that if nobody wanted to go to the drag strip, they wouldn't have to, and then you could have like a little meet after the drag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I felt about it, and I try to push it. I try to make the event bigger, help him make the event bigger and bigger. But, you know, at the end of the day, I guess he has the final decision making, and it's, you know, it is what it is.
We just make our own.
That's all good. Either way, it'll still be a good time.
Is that Foxcast you're talking about? You're talking about Foxcast?
Yeah, I'm talking about Foxcast.
Yeah, so I walked up to him at Foxtoberfest, and I mentioned that I had talked to him briefly at one of your streams. Dude, yeah, no, did not care at all.
Dude, Caleb and me are two different. Like, Caleb's a good guy. He's a great guy. But we are two different people when it comes to things. Like me, I'm the type of guy that will stop a subscriber come up to me and I'll sit there for 30 minutes talking to him. Caleb's like talks to him for a little while and I understand you got to talk to multiple people, but I just start talking and Pinks will tell you.
Yeah.
Anybody that's ever met me in person will tell you that I'll sit there and talk.
Just a little.
Yeah,
I have never been able to go up to HPR and be able to get out of there within any kind of reasonable time. And I don't mind because I enjoy it too. So.
I mean, the Snap-on guys come up there, and if they start talking cars, it's over.
It's over.
All right. Well, I think I need to go to bed because I got to meet a very important person tomorrow. So I think Sublime's going to go live here in about 5 minutes.
You're meeting Biden?
No,
I'm kidding.
No,
I can't tonight.
I'm not. But I am. I might be meeting my future boss.
Good luck. Good luck with that meeting.
Good luck with that, bud.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they don't. They're borrowing my boats, and hopefully they don't sink them. That's all I care about. It'd be a bad day.
Guys, you guys all have a good one. I'm sure we'll see you somewhere, somehow, some way, sometime soon.
All right, y'all be good, guys.
All right, gentlemen, appreciate everybody hopping on the panel. Everybody who's in here, Miss Michelle, Miss Pam, thank you for coming.
Right,
shoot. Look at Mike's trying to come. Mike's garage just hopped up here.
That's all good. You guys have a good one.
I'm about to close her down. I'm sorry. I'm tired, Mike.
No worries. You guys have a good night.
Everybody, have a good night. Thanks again, everybody hopping in here. Brad, I know you're not in here anymore, but thank you, sir, for the super chats. Nobody ever has to do that. I just like talking cars, so I do appreciate it. It will hopefully, or it will go a long way for the budget builds for sure. We're going to try and get some stuff done on the Fox motor here shortly. But everybody, thanks again. Please hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys next week.